Hey, I'm here to give you some feedback on your run. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to DM me directly or ping me in your RIP thread. First of all, tough opponent. That's a pretty good scan as well. You gotta mine this from lower. I don't know if you saw that, but, well, I guess not. Keeping height there is fine, I guess. Looting was a little scuffed, but didn't end up being a ton of time loss. You did beat the guy to the BT. You're overthinking the tree placement. You can totally just rip it right there, like elevate it by one sand, and then be chilling with this fat triple tree. Or even right there, because this tree to the right here, not this one, but the one directly to your right, is a big tree, so you'll just be straight chilling on wood. That placement also may not grab you a ton of logs. 4 logs, 8 logs. That's like 6 to play with afterwards. That's okay, I guess. Well, not really. You only have, what is that? 13? Grab another log, maybe 2. Okay, maybe not the entire tree. Like, that's just a, like bounce back play for making a bad decision with the TNT placement. I'm not quite sure why we're at 2 render here. I'd be interested in hearing why. Lag reducing, I guess, but I don't know. Wow, that's a fat triple triple. I feel like this is pretty standard routing for the thing. I'm not quite sure what this is right now. You could be doing this later. You're like sorting an inventory that doesn't really need to be sorted right now. Except for that one part that I just commented on, this has been a very well routed triple triple. I don't really get what the point of that block is. I guess it's not to take damage immediately, but you can also distraction gold. I guess it's just like super conservative ranked play, which I don't hate because it's ranked. Just for different pieces of Blackstone, you can pick block them into your inventory and then toss them out that way. So that way you can just kind of like overlap between the triples. Dude, it's a quadruple triple, I fucking guess. You kind of don't really even need to trade it, though. Like, split your pearls, get out of there. Because you have everything else. I feel like lava pearls here are just pretty good. Because you're just kind of like off angle throwing, I guess. Like, you're not making that. If you just threw a lava pearl, you wouldn't have to, like, you could be at the fort already, I think. Yeah, the split right now has been pretty messy. Just like, at this decision point, throw it as far as you can here, and then, like, toss it up there. Or just even on the fortress leg, you should be able to see it from under the lava. Under lava pearls are super underrated, and obviously, like, you have the pearls to burn, but the HP to burn is just not worth it here. Like, by the time that you throw this other pearl, you could just be building up on the fort. But you've also already used an additional pearl and an additional piece of food. 2 additional pearls now, by the way. But at least you're right on the spawner. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of double critting. You're losing a lot of time when you double crit. It's anywhere from the ballpark of like, what was it? Like 1/5 of a second to 1/4 of a second by double critting. So just learn how to hit blazes properly. Also, you don't need to be breaking blocks. Fire is far more damaging to a spawner than any of these 1 blocks, because this 1 fire cancels out like these, like this block to its left, and then these 2 blocks for spawns until you put it out. So all of this is still not great. Yeah, just worry about one thing at a time. Punching out fire, then blocks, and then extend the platform. Nice drop crit. Okay, I take it back. You can hit blazes pretty well. Also, yeah, just focus on one thing at a time. If you're knocking out fire while you're doing blazes, you don't need to be doing that. Especially in mining blocks like that. You don't need to re-enter your boat. You just did that. The entire part of the strategy is that you don't do that. Also, you could have probably avoided this had you not like thrown your eye looking at the boat and instead threw your eye and then built up another couple of blocks. Because obviously this is like screwed up, and the Y position of like your eye measurement doesn't matter even a little bit. It's 99.9%. I don't understand why we're throwing another eye. You should get those pearls, dude. Like, you have 3. They're just free right there. Like, that's... Now you need an additional rod that you just could have not had to get. So unless this is, like, inspirational 5 for 5 right here, that's pretty bad. Yeah, like we could have been out right now. We're sitting at 11. Had you taken the 2 seconds to like get one of those, you could be out of here right now. Also, while you were purling earlier, I didn't mention it just because I'm bad at feedback. But you should have been clearing out the inventory here. Oh my god, imagine the nightmare that none of those dropped. Like, you're clearly ahead at this point as well. Oh, I was about to say that he died in the stronghold, but he just had a bad time, I guess. We were happy to chuck pearls earlier, why not now? Like, death reset in the portal room. Looks like you got a couple of spikes. I just trust the back right one more, I guess. Oh, never mind. Never mind my never mind. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll rip the health. Not sure if that was nerves or what that was. Let me know. I can help you with nerve management and stuff. I'm a psychologist. But, you know. Push to 95. Good move. With a turn to spare. First bed looked mistimed, but, you know. You have the beds, you have the explosives, you have the health. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing here at this point is you took a ton of damage while purling around to where you probably don't even have to death reset unless you really want to. But basically everything before you... Like, the end game itself was just not that great up until the stronghold, honestly. Like, really, post-Bastion to Stronghold was the weakest part of this run by far. Yeah. Just total terrain mismanagement from Bastion to Fortress. Fortress was fine, I guess, actually. Just got your order of operations mixed up there, but then eye measuring split definitely lost you. I mean, let's just look at how much time it lost you. Like, you could be out right now. Well, not now. Right now. So 7:14. That lost you right around, what is that, 16 seconds? 26 seconds. Yeah. It's just the little things that really messed this up. And then being, like, weirdly non-aggressive with pearls here. Like, at this point, you're just purling down your health so that way you can just get into the portal room easier, you know? Or, like, death reset in the portal room. But, again, you didn't really even have to do that if you had just, like, thrown more direct pearls. So, yep, I think that's my feedback.